recognizing that Ukraine is on the front lines of defense, we must provide all the assistance Ukraine needs in her fight for freedom. There is no alternative. God bless America. Slava Ukraini!
To the most authoritarian, vicious regimes in the world, to the Stalinist dictator.
I hope these people never have to every day ask their parents if they are alive. They never have to ask their friends if they're alive every single day. I hope they don't ever experience that, but unfortunately, if Ukraine falls, that's a very big chance for them. So it is much easier to help us now than to send their own soldiers fight and die.
Vladimir Putin a military defeat for what they have done.
To watch in horror, Ukraine remains resolute, basic tenets of decency and democracy. If the United States rests on living up to the security guarantees, the words of President Ronald Reagan, who uttered, and I quote, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it on to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on from them to do the same." End of quote.
And if they won't do it, let's use a discharge petition to put it on the floor. USA, arm Ukraine! USA, arm Ukraine!
Russia a terrorist state. Declare Russia. Help Ukraine defend itself. Help Ukraine. More aid to Ukraine.
More aid to Ukraine.
Will win.
Ukraine 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 will win.
Russia is a terrorist state.
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 Declare Russia a terrorist state.
Ukraine will win!
Slava Ukraini!
Help Ukraine defend itself! Help Ukraine defend itself!
Slava Ukraini! Help Slava! Slava
Help Ukraine defend itself! A terrorist state! Help Ukraine defend itself! Help Ukraine defend itself!
To the chanted.
Declare Russia a terrorist state!
Declare Russia a terrorist state!
Help Ukraine defend itself! Help Ukraine defend itself! Free Ukrainian prisoners of war.
Free Ukrainian prisoners of war! Stop your genocide in Ukraine!
Stop your genocide in Ukraine.
Stop your genocide in Ukraine!
Stop killing Ukrainian children.
Stop killing Ukrainian children!
Ukraine.
Hands off Ukraine!
Hands off Ukraine.
Hands off Ukraine!
Stop your terrorism. Stop bombing Ukraine.
Stop bombing Ukraine! Stop bombing Ukraine!
Leave Ukraine now.
Leave Ukraine now!
Leave Ukraine now.
Leave Ukraine now!
Hands off Ukraine.
Hands off Ukraine!
Stop killing Ukrainian men.
Stop killing Ukraine!
Stop bombing Ukraine.
Stop bombing Ukraine!
Ukraine will win.
Ukraine will win!
Stop your terrorism in Ukraine. Stop your
Was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
In the past, because of that support, Ukraine was able to start liberating its territories. And now we all have to contact the Congress and ask them to pass the supplemental funding for Ukraine so that Ukraine would receive further military assistance to fight with the tyranny, to fight with evil, to fight with the Russian Federation and to liberate Ukraine.
We stand with Ukraine, America stands with Ukraine, Europe stands with Ukraine, Canada stands with Ukraine, African countries, Asian countries, and it's very important for Ukrainians to know that we are here for you. It's also important that the government, the US government, sees that the aid that they're withholding is actually costing lives. Every day, people are dying, and people are dying because they don't have enough ammunition to be able to basically conduct the counteroffensive that everybody's waiting for. And most importantly, I think this rally shows that all the crimes that have been committed by Russia, they will not go unnoticed. And all these people who came, it's because they want to support Ukraine and they want to do whatever they can to help them because it's critical. And I would like to make a point that the world sees what Russia's doing. The world knows that every single crime they've committed, especially crimes of deporting the children to Russia, would not be unnoticed. These children would grow up. They are Ukrainian. They'll forever be Ukrainian. And one day, they would come to their senses, they'll come back home, and Ukraine will stand, and the whole territory of Ukraine would remain whatever it is.
Sure. So my name is Darina, I'm Ukrainian. It is important for us to be here to remind the world and everyone that the war hasn't stopped, because I know it's out of focus, unfortunately. But for us, it's every day, every single day. So this is a time for us to remind people that unfortunately we still have to ask for help, and we still really, really need everyone's help.
I think it's a political delay that they cannot negotiate. I think that part of what they're trying to do with the border and trying to distract with other things is that I think that it's critical for them to see the real value of this bill being passed quickly and the cost, because it's human lives. Just like here, we get to be in peace when we see airplanes flying, and there are peaceful airplanes going to the point from point A to point B. There are planes, and when people see those planes in the sky, it's because they're targeting. They're targeting a specific house. They're targeting a specific maybe warehouse, whatever that is. So that bill actually it approaches the date when the war could be over. The sooner they pass the bill, the sooner that Biden signs this bill, this funds would go directly toward ending this war. And Ukrainian soldiers, my dad is serving in Sumy, they lack ammunition. They truly do. They sit in trenches. They cannot move forward because they're dependent on this bill to be able to start moving forward. And we need this money. We truly do. If Ukraine is, if the U.S. government is skeptical about corruption as the point of reference, then they should definitely create a committee that would oversee the funds. But it's critical for those people on the line to get the weapons to be able to move forth.
I wish people would take war a little bit more seriously, honestly, because it's very easy. I mean, I'm here too, I'm safe. But it's very easy to forget about war when you are in a safe place, so they need to, there's a lot more urgency to it.